Still a bit warm here in Florida, but really all things considered, a wonderful fall afternoon for football here in Tampa at Raymond James Stadium. Today it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the Green Bay Packers taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
A pair of 3-0 teams set to lock horns for the right to remain unbeaten. And we're off in week 4. Oh, good move. And look at this. Right away, a loose football. And it looked like he was able to get it back. So a big sigh of relief there, as that would have been a disastrous way to start this ball game.
I didn't do this in college, but I did it in high school. When you return kicks and you lose it yourself, the panic that goes through you and the determination to get the ball back, I don't even know how to describe it. And I think we just saw an example there.
And the relief when you get it back like he did.
Yeah, you go to the sidelines, you know you're going to get yelled at, but you can handle it because you got the ball back.
Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down.
Second and 7.
Love looking to throw it. He'll get this complete to Matthew Golden. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
A gain of 18 on the play. And the Packers first down.
Love now. Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. And without a doubt, not the way they pictured that opening drive unfolding.
No, they were making progress. They weren't exactly in high gear, but they were making a few yards along the way. And now that they've coughed it up, you got to go back to the sidelines and regroup a little bit.
Here's Bucky Irving. Past the 20. 5. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Bucky Irving with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bucs use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Packers nothing. Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They had the fumble on the last drive, wound up leading to the opening touchdown. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. Working out of the gun. Love. Going up top. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. And he will take this across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
The first down pass. Intercepted. The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Following the interception, Mayfield. Wide open receiver complete. And he's got this down to the 35. First down Tampa Bay there, a gain of 13.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Baker going to give it to Irving. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 37-yard line.
They'll run the draw with Irving. And tough sledding. They'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35. You look at this Packers defense. They played extremely well last week in the win over Atlanta.
I just consider myself fortunate that I'm not in charge of the offensive line. They gave up 7 sacks last week. And if things don't improve in this game, head coach isn't going to be looking at the offensive line. He's going to be looking at the offensive line coach. And that's when things get dicey.
And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers 17-yard line. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on third.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Mayfield off the play fake. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up second.
The competition comes up in so many different ways. And right now, this unit, their competition is who's going to get to the quarterback the most times. Had about 5 sacks last week. We just saw their first one of this game.
Had his hands on it, but dropped it. The rookie making a little bit of a rookie mistake. Third down.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Here's Mayfield. And he's going to come up well short as they rally up to stop him at about the 16. Give him 8 yards that time on the scramble, and now 4th down.
For the Buccaneers field goal. A 33-yard attempt.
And this one is right through. And that will extend their lead even further. They already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
There he goes, left side. Touchdown, Packers. He goes 91 yards on the kick return. And the Packers have cut it back within a score.
For the extra point.
Point after, right down the middle. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7.
Packers 7.
So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
19-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
To the right side, catch made by Ibuka. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
Quick throw, and Mayfield completes it. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that's going to bring up second down. The Buccaneers sit 3-0 here in the month of September. And they come in on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
He's got his receiver. That's Ibuka. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. He's already topped his receiving output from a week ago, and we're just in the first quarter, as that's a first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Throwing, Mayfield. Flushed out right. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes. That's going to be a first down. Well done. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
And again, it's Mayfield. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Making that play on the pass rush, that's Devontae Wyatt. Well, this has been a pretty sizable drive. They've had some success. Finally, the defensive coordinator found some success of his own.
I think he just simply said enough of that. Okay, they've moved the ball well. We need to force the issue from our end, and that's exactly what he did.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert, as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. A quick pass here to Godwin. They'll wind up with 17 on that one, but they're still a bit short here for fourth.
And that big gain may just change the thought process here on fourth down. I think in the red zone, they might now consider going for it on fourth down.
Now Mayfield on fourth down. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid fourth down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. To throw, Mayfield. Now they go screen. It's complete. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. So they've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here on second and goal? We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Second quarter now in Tampa Bay. It's the Buccaneers in control of the football as they come up now second and goal. They run out of the gun with Irving. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 54 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness, think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try throwing it.
This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on third and goal? Mayfield looks to throw. The quick slant caught. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. His first touchdown on the year. And the Bucs add 6 to their lead. The extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
McLaughlin now to kick this one away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And he'll return this one all the way onto the other side of the field.
For a quick second there, I thought we were about to have a repeat performance of a kickoff return for a touchdown. This guy's on fire today.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. That's taken in by Watson. And he's got some space here. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. Here's Jacobs from the gun. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. So they go pass, now they go run, and 2 plays resulting in really nice pickups.
Certainly sounds like a 50-50 deal, doesn't it? Sounds like great balance. Well, you know what all those coaches have told us over the years, Brandon, that balance is? It means doing what you want to when you want to. That play calling is working very well for them right now.
Jacobs is not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose a couple of yards back to the 3. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
Now Love. Toward the pylon, but it's incomplete.
And a smart play there. It's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
At the 3-yard line.
This Tampa Bay defense, they held strong on the first 2 plays. Now 3rd and goal. They'll run it with Jacobs. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. Not at all what they envisioned on 3rd down. 3 yards in the wrong direction. And his kick is good. And they're back within a touchdown. It's 17-10. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They have to be pleased with the way that they moved the football thus far.
And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on a field goal in their first 3 possessions. They're playing so well right now, the field goal probably feels like a disappointment.
And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a hole. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
I certainly like what he did right there because he smartly wanted to avoid forcing anything downfield because nothing appeared to be open. Nice harmless slide there to avoid the big hit, and he gets a small gain on the play.
From the gun, Mayfield. Open man is Ibuka. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. He's exceeded his receiving yards from a week ago, and we're still in the first half. It's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
A shotgun handoff here to Irving. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Offense looked a little bit discouraged after that play, shaking their heads a bit, looking at each other. I think they thought they'd get a lot more out of that call. Sometimes you do get the running lane you want. And other times, the defensive front, they just break up the play before it can get going.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Mayfield now. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers 33. A good pickup there of 20 yards. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. A run up the middle with Irving. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Great stop by Devontae Wyatt, breaking through the line and stopping it cold. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. Mayfield. Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. Mayfield to throw it. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
At their own 20-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice.
They find some open field here.
Across midfield.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
On first and 10, here's Irvin.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
Now Mayfield. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down.
That's good for a first down.
Straight ahead, it's Irvin. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
2nd down from the 8. They can get a first down by reaching the 5.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. So negative yardage, a loss of 3 on 2nd down, and that leads to a tough 3rd down call.
Looking middle, and he's got Ibuka.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
Emeka Ibuka.
In the final seconds of the first half.
And the Buccaneers will extend their lead here just before halftime.
Chase
McLaughlin now to add the PAT. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17.
Buccaneers 27, Packers 10. Chase McLaughlin, the kickoff.
So time it up for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And with 5 seconds to go, this will likely be our final play. Final play of the half, Love. He's going to take another shot here. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. The Bucs with a lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. Now Mayfield and the Bucs come up on 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. That is taken in by Hurst. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
They'll set up a throw. Throw right side, taken in by Godwin. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
That's another.
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Back to throw. Right back to Chris Godwin. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
That's another Buccaneers first down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A great play there with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Buccaneers come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter.
Packers 10.
McLaughlin now to kick this one away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And a heck of a return as he goes out of bounds across the 50 inside the 45.
We all know the teams never want to use the word panic, but if they expect to win this game, it has to start right here, right now. That return just set them up for points, and it needs to be a touchdown, not a field goal.
Love looking to throw it. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
A gain of 12. First down, Green Bay.
Love. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down of the sack. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. To pass, here's Jordan Love. They swing that out wide to Jacobs. They get 11 back on that one and leads to 3rd down.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
43.
Love from the gun on 3rd down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
Hey, go steal.
So they'll get nothing out of that play. And it's 2nd and goal. So they've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here on 2nd and goal? They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Josh Jacobs taking it in from a yard out. And the Packers get a bit closer.
What a luxury it is to be able to call on a bowling ball like Josh Jacobs down near the goal line. 5'10", 220 pounds, and he's not afraid to get in there and get the tough yards. He finishes off this drive with a touchdown run.
The Packers will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Love throwing for it. And he'll find his way in for 2. And we're back to a 2-score game. The lead's cut to 16.
18. Trey Smack to kick off for Green Bay.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
On the return, the Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. Packer pressure, and down he goes. Javon Hargrave, the D tackle, getting the sack.
Brings up 2nd down.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Mayfield. He sets to fire deep. Oh, a first mistake for him in the ballgame as it's intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Cisse. And the Packers will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. Following the interception, Love. Out to the left here to Reed. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a 1st down.
Here we go. Black 40. Black 2.
Love now. That's caught downfield. It's Golden. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That's good for 28 yards. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Love, he's going to change the play here. Back to throw now on 1st down. Under pressure, and he'll go down back at the 26-yard line. Yaya Diaby, he's the one who got in there. He gets the sack.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Here's Love. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And the Buccaneers will have the football as this is taken up past the 30.
The 2nd down pass.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started.
The Bucs take over.
This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
It's still 3rd quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. It's a gain of 16, 1st down Tampa Bay.
1st and 10.
Final minute now of the 3rd quarter. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
I know at times people think we use it too often, but you've got to be able to throw guys open. And when you read zone, you've got to stick it in there before your receiver gets to the next guy in the zone. Otherwise, you bring him into the play.
And that's precisely what allowed that defense to disrupt the pass. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
To throw, Mayfield. He's got his target. That's complete. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 24-yard line.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. And again, it's Mayfield. That's caught over the middle by Hurst. And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the third quarter. It'll be first and goal when we come back. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is first and goal. Mayfield down. Touchdown! With his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bucs are going to be moving to 4-0 as they extend their lead. I've heard you use the term put-away drive, and that right there seemed like the definition of a put-away drive.
Yeah, it certainly just pops right up out of the book, doesn't it? Because up 2 scores already, just wanted to possess the football, keep converting and picking up first downs. And if the drive ends in 3 points, that's terrific. If it ends in a touchdown, fantastic.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
McLaughlin now to kick this one away. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big fourth quarter hole. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. He's on his way. Another side.
Tried leaving where I come from, but always gonna go back. I tried sipping on the, but it's always gonna be. There's things I can't change, like how I was raised. The Bible in my blood and the Bama in my veins. Ain't a pink bouquet in the flower store. I'm okay if I'm a little more dandelion. stranger to a dirt road or a country muddy riverbank. If you picking me, you ought to know I wasn't made for a fancy crystal vase, a mason jar, and old blue jeans. From my roots to my boots, I'll always be a dandelion, born to live free, riding on the breeze on a summer night, tucked back in the weeds. Guess that's just me in a bed of red roses. I'm the one growing up on the wilder side. So if you're tired of thorns, I'm a little more dandelion. Oh, dandelion. Been a little overlooked.
Chase McLaughlin set to
Ball is
kick
teed
off.
up. Chase McLaughlin to do the honors. And here we go from Lambeau. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
Bailey on the return. The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's first and 10. Backfield is empty as they motion him out right. They're going to throw this on the first play. Milrow. And his first pass falls incomplete.
This quarterback gets out of the pocket genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Milrow to pass on second down. Has him on the quick hitter. And a stop is made. First down coming up. It's a gain of 11.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s. Versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. To throw, here's Milrow. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. That is Nick Emanwari. And the Packers have an early opportunity after the interception on the game's first series.
Milrow's pass intercepted. The Packers take over first and 10 at the 17-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Shotgun given out to Jacobs. So calling a half dozen on that run block. It's second down.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
First down run gets him 6. So now it is second and 4. Rodgers set to pass. He's got it. And across the line he goes. Touchdown, Packers. And it's Christian Watson from 11 yards out. On is Chase McLaughlin for the point after. Accuracy perfect there as it's center cut. And they go up 7-0 here early. McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flight. On return, here comes Reed. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10. Running back sent in motion. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. And the coverage too much to battle through on this play. Multiple defenders there. A lot of contact at the catch. This one's incomplete.
I love that. No, I love that defensively right there. It's about the only thing you could do to the tight ends at this level. You have got to disrupt them. You have got to match their physicality with even more physicality, and it forced an incompletion.
2nd and 10, still at the 28. They kick the running back in motion. Milroe here on 2nd. This is Metcalf working that right side. And they're in there to take him down after a gain of 12. And that's going to set up a Rams 1st down.
A gain of 12. And the Rams 1st down.
Throwing now, Milroe. That's low and bounces short of his man.
Dan, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. On 2nd down, Milroe. And this is going to hit the ground incomplete. Looking for that same man. Defense was ready for him with that hit. 3rd down coming up.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
They'll air it out on 3rd. And once again, they can't connect.
Okay, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and 3rd downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks. And that time, the plant was closed.
And on 4th and 10, they aren't moving. They're going for this. Trying for it with Milroe. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Now here's Rodgers. It's cut right side by Watson. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
To throw, Rodgers. They'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. Well, I've always wanted to ask this, and this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Reek Woolen with the INT. And the Rams get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game.
At their own 23-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Now it's Milroe. This is McCaffrey, left side. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a gain of 32. First down, Los Angeles.
To the air, Milroe. Short pass brought in. And he's going to head out after a gain of 7.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Second down now, Milroe. That throw finds Okonkwo. And they get this down to the 28. We are absolutely sprinting through this game, already through one quarter. Milroe on 1st and 10. And even with that last play, still completing under half of his passes so far. Now motion him out of the backfield. Milroe now to throw. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Has a man, and he's got it. Touchdown Rams. Jalen Waddle from 28 yards out.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
The Rams will
gonna throw. And this is Cup. And that bid for the lead works out. They're now up 8-7.
Rams 8, Packers 7. Jason Myers.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. And he'll decide to pass on the return here and take the touchback instead.
At their own 35-yard line.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Jacobs. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, a nice little run to set the table.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Now Rodgers. Oh, he lost the football. It's scooped up by the Rams. And they get to him and tackle him on the return. But will this turnover count, partner? I don't know. There's a flag on the play. To throw is Rodgers. And this will wind up incomplete. So the failure to connect brings up 2nd down.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half. And they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Rodgers to throw, 2nd down. That's sent to the ground by a defender and incomplete. Would have been one for the highlight reel, but instead, they're facing 3rd down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Turning to Jacobs on third. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down. So with that, Brock, we've now reached our 2-minute warning. More from Lambeau after this. So Matt LaFleur has made his decision. The offense staying out there, and they're going for this. They'll go for it. Rodgers. He connects downfield. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. That's a gain of 10, and staring at that turnover on downs. Instead, they pick up the first.
34-yard line.
Rodgers to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. Stops there, but that gives them the first. A big gain before the defense got to him. Looks like about 22 yards.
First down. First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
From the red zone now. Brought in. And he's going to take this up for a gain of 5. Second down. The Packers trying to hurry to the line.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the Rams' 6-yard line.
Number 50. Hey, you block over here. 26.
Throwing on second. Rodgers. And he is stopped. They get to him inches from a touchdown. That's going to make it first and goal. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the first down.
Jacobs has the Green Bay touchdown. McLaughlin attack on the extra point. This one splits the uprights. It is good. And their lead now stands at 6.
14. Rams 8.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Only half a minute to go in our half. Let's see how they begin the drive. Throwing here, Milrow. Found something that worked there. Nearly 30 yards on that play. And almost always that's going to be good for a first. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already into enemy territory. Running back sent in motion. To throw. Here's Milrow. Right back to McCaffrey, and he has it. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Now the Rams are going to use their 3rd and final timeout. First down now, ball at the 33. Throwing now, Milrow. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
It's no good. It had the leg, but his aim wide right. And they fail to cut the lead in half. It stays at 6.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. From the gun, a give to Hunter. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle. Just before halftime, we get a timeout, take it. One last play before the break. Final throw before the break. And they're not going to get anything done as he's brought to the ground for a sack. So that is how our first half will end. Shades of the 2009 Super Bowl. They're going onside kick to begin the second half. And the Packers are able to recover the kick. I think we all knew they were going to be aggressive from the onset of this second half, trying to erase that lead, but unfortunately, no luck here on the onside kick.
Kate, and these half times, they're fast for all of us in the NFL. College, yeah, you have time to go get lunch. Not that way in the NFL. So you went into halftime, and I am guessing, I can just feel the tone and tenor of that locker room. It is, we're going to be aggressive, like your point. We got to go out and we got to make something happen. But unfortunately, that felt a lot more like desperation when you don't recover.
Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. It's going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Second down, it's Rodgers. Complete left side to Thomas. And we'll give him a gain of about 6 before he steps out of bounds. It's going to bring up 3rd down.
Kid, I was on the field, the young high school quarterback, just last week, and I told him one of the greatest attributes a quarterback can have is courage. And it takes courage to sit in that pocket that long, let a play develop, and let that receiver work all the way from one side of the field to the other, and give him a chance to make a play.
Now Rodgers on his 3rd and short. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll give the Packers the first.
And the Packers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Hunter on the inside give. Great decision to bounce this outside. Brock gets him about 8 yards on the run. It's 2nd down. Here's Rodgers. Buys time, rolling right. And the coverage just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. And that's just a good call there. Not the type of lead or the down where you should be forcing anything. So good call there to just get rid of it.
Yeah, this is called game management, right?
Yeah.
People get this bad perception of a game manager. He's a game manager. Well, you should be a good game manager. And make sure you throw it away if nothing is there.
The play clock nearing 0, so Coach Matt LaFleur forced to call a timeout. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Now here's Rodgers. Pass brought in by Watson. He's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust.
And he gets in. Touchdown. Matt LaFleur with faith in his offense. They're set to try for 2.
The Packers will set up for the two-point conversion.
Rodgers set to pass. And he won't get away. They bring him down. The sack prevents them from adding another 2 more to that lead.
20, Rams 8. Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flight. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Here's Milroe to throw. Look at that power, deep left side. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he gets home. Touchdown, Los Angeles. DK Metcalf going 65 yards on the first play of that drive.
There's a good chance he wasn't even looking when that ball was released, but the crowd, well, the crowd let him know exactly what was going on. He could feel the swell of excitement. Whenever they take a deep shot, it's only going to get louder now as they were able to connect.
Now it's Milroe. And this is going to be Cobb getting aggressive as they trail in this game, and that takes them 2 points closer.
Rams 16. Jason Myers set to kick off.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. This taken from the 12. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. To throw, Rodgers. Bails out of the pocket quick. Throw right side, caught by Thomas. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
Pass and catch got him 7. Let's see where they go now on 2nd and 3. Rodgers will look to throw. Has it to his back. Here's Josh Jacobs. He's brought down at the end of a nearly 30-yard gain. And that is a Packers first down.
And the Packers first down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. Darnell Savage with the pick. And the back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
He turns the shallow catch into something more. Give him 8 yards. That sets up 2nd and short. 3 quarters in the books from this one. It's Rams football. They trail late, but this game's still very much in reach. Great start on that first down. Only need 2 here on 2nd. motion is made to Travis Achane. Hop on the line here on second down, which is only going to make things tougher for this third down coming up.
And it's third down.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Curtain short, it's Milrow. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on fourth down. Desperation time here. Into the hands of Okonkwo. And that will be a first down. He had to have it, and he got it. This drive continues.
That was some serious trust right there, Kate. I like to say that you sign the check as a quarterback once that ball leaves your hand. And he threw it short of the sticks, trusting his guy could go get the rest, and he sure did.
They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got first and 10. And they're not going to have time for another play here. We've reached our 2-minute warning. Rams needing 4 points. We've set it down from 37. Milrow looking to throw. He rolls to his right. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And it'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line. Clock continuing to run as the Rams hurry to the line. Setting up to pass. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete.
But incompletion does one thing, Kate, gives everybody a chance to take a little breath really on both sides. And offensively in that huddle, I'm reminding my guys, play fast, but not in a hurry. Play fast, but never rush.
So after the incomplete pass, here comes second and goal. Back to throw. Makes the catch. And that's a Los Angeles touchdown. Okonkwo capping a 7-play scoring drive.
Jason Myers for the extra point.
So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
Returnable from the 2. Coverage team gets him down to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. He'll look to throw it. Rushes right there as he releases it. It goes nowhere near the target. Lucky to avoid a sack there, Brock. It is second down.
The good news there is he got the ball out of his hands and did not take the sack. The bad news is he's got to collect himself, regroup after that big hit, and make sure they find a way to execute.
On second down, Rogers. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And they're going to have the first down. Nice chunk of yards there, getting about 17 of them.
First down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Here he is to throw.
Pete, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't the pass. It was a scramble. But it nets the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
And inches at the Rams 48.
Rodgers now on second down. Cut down the field, Golden. Tackle made at the 10. First and goal coming up.
It's a gain of 37. And the Packers first down. First and 10 at the 10-yard line.
From the red zone now. Has it in close. And he will score and give them the lead in the final minute. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minute.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them, and they cashed in when it really mattered.
That one splits the uprights. They jump ahead by 4. McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. First call here coming from the shotgun. Throwing now, Milrow. This is McCaffrey, left side. And he gets out of bounds, but just 8 yards. They needed more.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Milrow to pass on second down. Could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Andrew Cooper takes it away. And the Packers make the play that should.
Let's go. Interception, baby. Let's go.
Why would I play when I know this? Why would I play when I know this? Stop. Tell the DJ go right now. Tell the DJ go right now. I got so many issues and I bought me some more. I was sitting there by myself, dog. Ain't nobody give me no tissue. Why would I play when I know this? Why would I play when I know this? Stop. Tell the DJ go right now. Tell the DJ go right now. She got that really thump. Came out in line when you ready to. Came out in line when you ready to. Back in it. I'm on the east side, I'm on the north side, south to the west, baby, where's your at? I'm coming clean, going way off the map. Call to a 6-man, turn out my hats. I'm on the jet trying to get dispatched. Carlo Floyd, set up the match. Why would I play when I know this? Why would I play when I know this? Told the DJ gon' run it. Told the DJ gon' run it. Why would I play when I know this? Told the DJ gon' run it. Told the DJ gon' run it. Why would I play? 400K, go off a brain dance. Yeah, I'm insane. Boy, am I tripping this? How they just jump on him? Different way down in the sea. I done way drop my anchor. What you talking about? Switching the lane, the lamb delirious. Pull on your block, cause fast and furious. Switching the lane, the lamb delirious. Pull on your block, cause fast and furious. You talking to me, can't be serious. I got the bag, you know that I'm clearing it. Who in the lamb, who in them Porsche, who in the
first opened in 1957. Welcome inside what's still one of the great stadiums of the NFL. Legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, home of the Packers. So good to have you with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen, excited for this one. Partner, what are we looking at here as this game gets rolling?
You know, I think this game is quite interesting in the fact, Mike, that I feel like before every week's matchup, we sit up here and we talk about quarterbacks in the passing game. And obviously, that is the direction the NFL has been headed for the last couple years. But in this matchup here today specifically, I think both these offenses want to flip that on its head. They want to control the clock, time management, ball control. Don't be afraid to punt the ball away and play defense. It's a little bit of an old school philosophy, but you have to do whatever it takes to win each matchup. And I think both of those formulas of these two teams are very similar.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. He'll get this ahead for about 3. The big defensive tackle, Javon Hargrave, brings that one to an end. From the 25, here's 2nd down and 7. From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. Out to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That pickup, good for 29 yards.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Come to the line now for 1st down and 10. From the gun, Rodgers. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And he's in! Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Green Bay. On is Chase McLaughlin for the extra point. And that one is no good. He missed the extra point. So much for 7 to start. It is a 6-0 game. Here's McLaughlin now after the score. He'll kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Opening carry of the game for the versatile Christian McCaffrey. And they'll bring down around the 27-yard line. Nick Emanwari is there to make the play.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7. At the
2nd down, they need 7. They'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete, but there's a penalty flag on the field. We'll let the officiating crew sort this one out. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. He's got his tight end down the field. That's Njoku. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line.
15. 1st down, San Francisco.
Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. Trying to make a play out of the pocket, couldn't do it. It's intercepted. Picked off by Edgerrin Cooper. that just adds to the start for this one. They walk down the field to get the touchdown, and then the defense joins the offensive party, Greg. Each side has scored a touchdown early on.
Yeah, and you just can't draw up a worse start than this, Mike. I mean, not only to allow the opposing team to go down and score on their first drive, but then to follow it up with a pick six. You find yourself in a big hole here early. Do they have enough to dig their way out?
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. Right back to the air following that pick 6. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Nolan Smith in there to drop him, and that's going to be a loss of 9 to open this drive. He'll look to throw. The second down throw is incomplete.
Anytime you see a receiver at this level miss a ball that easy, it's just concentration. They just take it for granted. All of a sudden, they're thinking about what their next move is or what they're going to do after the catch. And instead of just focusing on first things first, secure the catch, put the ball away, then become a runner.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. And the pressure too great. He's sacked in the end zone. That's a safety. Well, the quarterback just kept going back and back. And you wonder what is he going to do? And, well, there's the answer. He's going to give the defense 2 points.
Yeah, and you have to wonder, Mike, did he just lose track of actually how far he was returned?
Ball is teed up. Chase McLaughlin to do the honors. And away we go from Wisconsin. His return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. A play fake now hurts to throw. Complete to DK Metcalf. He hangs on to that football, Brock, through a well-timed tackle. Nice gain. They're down to the 36. A gain of 15 there. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
You want to know what keeps most of these defensive coordinators up during game week and preparation, Kate? It's just plays like that. It's quarterbacks being able to extend the play. It puts so much doubt into that defense and that defensive coordinator, too.
Hurts looking to throw. And that's incomplete, but he might have done a little too much to cause that. Flag comes out, and this could be interference. Following the interference call, 1st and 10 now. Here's Hurts. On target here to the Njoku. There's the hit, and finally putting an end to that one. Out of bounds after a gain of about 26. And it's going to be a Philadelphia 1st down. Hurts setting up to throw. That's caught by A.J. Brown. He's going to be out of bounds there. Defenders make the stop after a gain of about 17. And that sets up an Eagles 1st down.
That is not easy to do in this league. Consecutive, chunk, explosive plays through the air. This defense is reeling. They're on their heels.
And they strike quickly here to begin this game. Touchdown, Philadelphia. DK Metcalf, 14 yards. On is Chase McLaughlin for the point after. Sent right down the middle and good. And that's good for a 7-0 lead.
Packers nothing. Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And he'll take a knee in the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. This is ahead for about 5. That stop coming from Henry To'oTo'o.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
1st down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Rodgers set to pass. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down, but 8 was enough. They got what they needed. 1st down coming. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this 1st quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Now here's Rodgers. Diving right side. Got it. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Now Rodgers. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for 2nd down.
Devin Boyd on the coverage defensively.
To throw is Rodgers. And they're going to answer with one of their own. Touchdown, Green Bay. That's Christian Watson from 28 yards out. On is Chase McLaughlin for the point after. Accuracy perfect there as it's center cut. And they're able to answer early here. We are tied at 7. We've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Throwing here, Hurts. He put everything he's got behind it. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. Well, they tried to match that last touchdown in just one play, Brock. Just couldn't connect on the deep shots.
Would have been kind of nice, right, if one play was all it took, but just not going to happen.
From the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10. Hurts. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Rick Woolen with the INT. And the Packers get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game. 2nd down, they go pass here, and it's intercepted to kill the drive.
And that is one way defensively to get your teammates off the field. That was all about anticipation. Great move there by the defender to take it away and put his offense on the field.
Rodgers to throw. And this is going to wind up incomplete. 2nd down. Well, we all know that turnover puts him out there against an offense in field goal range already, Brock. The defense's goal, keep it as lengthy an attempt as they can.
That's right, and that will help, Kate. Like that 1st down incompletion, and now you're kind of honestly thinking, can I knock him backwards? Can I create a tackle for loss and may even take him out of field goal range?
Cut down the field, Golden. Tackle made at the 10, 1st and goal coming up. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. And he can't hang on. Touchdown in his arms. But it slips through. 2nd down coming up.
Oh, that is such a bummer. A dropped touchdown right in the end zone. We're going to see how quickly he can flush this one. He better, because they got to make an impact later.
Throwing on 2nd, Rodgers. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Packers. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that he said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
We are absolutely sprinting through this game, already through 1 quarter.
Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Here's a return from the 7. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
At their own 20-yard line.
All right, going empty as they come to the line. It's 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. This is a heater going deep. Big gain downfield. Into the red zone. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Complete to Travis Hunter. Touchdown.
I hope you weren't settled in to call a long drive there, partner, because only took him a matter of seconds to go all 80 yards and hit pay dirt.
Are you kidding me? I love big plays, just like everybody in the building loves big plays, and it took all of them, the guys up front doing their job, and certainly the playmakers to finish it.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. And no return here. This is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20.
At their own 35-yard line.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. Starting on the ground with Jacobs. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Open ahead in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13. To throw, Rodgers. Caught quickly on the slant. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end and then give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to make it a much bigger game.
And he's going to work it to the 20. Brought down by Malik Woolen.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line.
Now, it has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More from Lambeau after this. This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Here's Rodgers. And they answer. Touchdown, Green Bay. Matthew Golden from 20 yards out. McLaughlin attack on the extra point. This one splits the uprights. It is good. And they've broken this tie. They've taken a 7-point lead. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Fielded at the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Hurts to throw. On the move, headed right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Second down, Hurts. Lofts it deep right side. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down. You know, they didn't really need confirmation, Brock, but just that one confirmed that they are leaning on the passing game right now to push this offense.
And I don't mind that. I don't mind playing to your strengths and being aggressive, but you do know over the course of this game, this offense has got to find more balance.
I'll air it out on 3rd. He's going to try another deep one here. He's got it deep downfield. At the 20. He's at the 10. He's at the 5. It's a Philadelphia touchdown.
To A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
You know, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. You got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pay dirt.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And nope, not chancing this one. Knee down for a touchback.
35-yard line.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. From the gun, it's a give to Jacobs. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Rodgers will look to throw. That is caught by Brian Thomas Jr. Big play before they get to him. That one's going to pick up about 23. And that will be good for Packers 1st down.
That's good for Packers 1st down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Throwing from the gun here. Forced out to his right. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually the only option left was to throw it away.
So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line.
26. Number 50. Hey, you block over here. Hey, 26.
From the shotgun, here's Rodgers. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
That route is called, right, Kate? OTB, over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
3rd and long for him here. Looking long again. Got his man. It's Golden. And with a leap, he's across. Touchdown, Packers. Matthew Golden. Give him 2 now in this 2nd quarter. McLaughlin attack on the extra point. Send right down the middle and good. And they've broken this tie. They've taken a 7-point lead.
Eagles 21.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20. It's 1st and 10 for their final drive of the half. We've got 23 seconds remaining. Here's Hurts. This is Metcalf working that right side. He hangs on to that football, Brock, through a well-timed tackle. Nice gain. They're down to the 36. Hurts is set, 1st and 10. And in our opening half, he's got a chance to go over 250 yards passing. Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Look at that power, deep left side. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. Ryan Thomas Jr., his intended target. So it'll be 2nd down. Pushing it here to try to at least get into field goal range, Brock, but no yardage there, and they lost some valuable time on that play, too.
One of the keys here as well is, are those receivers going to try to run it back and go again, or do you find a substitute off that sidelines? Because I don't think they're done taking their...
This is caught inside the 15. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the 2nd half. We're underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. Rodgers set to pass. Well, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Travis Hunter reels in the pick. And this is going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Touchdown,
McLaughlin attack on the extra point.
Chase McLaughlin lining up for the point after.
Accuracy perfect there as it's center cut. We're back level 28-28. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone. So the football will come back out to the 20.
35-yard line.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. Now here's Rodgers. Makes the grab in bounds left side. Big man showing up the yards. And he gets home. Touchdown, Green Bay. McLaughlin attack on the extra point. This one splits the uprights. It is good. And they've broken this tie. They've taken a 7-point lead. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback.
Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes first and 10. Now Hurts. Lasers this one deep down the middle. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted.
Last time that I checked, it was 5 chains on my neck. It was no smut on my rep. Last time that I checked, I was selling in the set. Make a $250,000, no sweat. Last time that I checked, I'm the streets voice out west. Legendary self-made progress. Last time that I checked, first you get the money, then respect, then the power and the come next. Last time that I checked, I was self-made from the dribble. I was been saying I'm a playing no games with you. Pop clutch, switch lanes on you. I laid down the game for you. Taught you how to charge more than what they paid for you. Own the whole thing for you. Reinvest, double up, then explain for you. Gotta be love. Run the city, it gotta be cuz. It's for the pieces I took off the monopoly board. Hey, y'all false claims, it gotta be fraud. Just keep the hood about your mouth and you gotta be charged. I doubled up, tripled up, what? Banged on the whole game, I ain't give a nobody tripping, handle business, got my digits up. And when I drop, you know I'm last time that I checked, it was 5 chains on my neck. It was no smut on my rep.
Here's the former Illini kicker, Chase McLaughlin, to get us started. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
We'll have to see what kind of looks this defense is going to throw at them as this game moves along, but they're in a zone to start. I do think we'll see plenty of man coverage as we move along, but the first throw of this one, incomplete.
Up the middle, Achane. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense holds firm here on the opening drive of the night. From the gun, it's Rodgers. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38.
An 8-yard loss.
They push him back 8 yards that time on second down. Rodgers now, after the sack, he'll lead the pack up on 3rd and long. Rodgers now to throw. And this one complete to Martellus Bennett. Shifts by him. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5.
7-yard line.
Here's Jacobs. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Josh Jacobs taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Packers put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. McLaughlin now to kick this one away. A nice little juke. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
Eluding the pressure right. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Another incompletion there. That's 5 in a row now to start this game. He's got to take a deep breath now, step back, shake it off a little bit, trust his offensive line, and hope that his play caller dials up something that can give him a completion and get him going.
This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So finally completes his first pass. Credit the defense, though. They've been showing him some different looks, keeping him off balance.
Yeah, I like the observation that you had there, because when you give him different looks and give any quarterback different looks, it takes just a little bit longer to process sometimes.
Picked off by Reek Woolen. And the Packers are going to have it here just past the 25.
Milrose pass intercepted.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. This could end up being a pretty big drive. I mean, look, yes, it's early in this game, but they scored the touchdown. They got the stop. And now if they could get in the end zone here again, CD, they could grab an early stranglehold on this one.
Yeah, they certainly can, and that's what you're looking for. Where's the advantage? Can you gain it? Can you press it? Now for them, finishing it off.
And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Packers. Christian Watson, 74 yards. And the Packers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. McLaughlin now to kick this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Seahawks take over first down at their own 24-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Almost feels like anything you can do, we're going to try and match or do better. We've already seen one touchdown pass from the opposition. They tried to equal it on that throw.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. This one complete to Jalen Waddle. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Waddle's first catch, good for a first down.
Seattle.
They'll look to throw here. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. Again, he'll drop to throw. He'll find a man over the middle. It's Pittman. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports.
41-yard line.
Seahawk football here to start quarter number 2. As they are looking at a 2nd down and 6 coming up. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well. So give some credit to the defense.
Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. DK Metcalf, 41 yards. And the Seahawks are back within a score.
The kick is good.
Extra point up and good by Folk. And that'll make our score 14-7. McLaughlin now to kick this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Now it's Rodgers. That's taken in by Golden. And a pretty little juke move there on a nice gain.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag. Because when you do, you just put the ball on him and then let him run.
Yeah, he's got some space. Here's Rodgers to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And a good tackle there right around the 30. Stops him short of the first down. They'll give him 4 yards there. And it'll be 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Defensively, a bit of a collapse, allowing the 4th down play to result in 23 yards.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now Rodgers. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up 2nd.
43-yard line.
Rodgers going to throw. He finds his man complete. That's Jacobs. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on 1st down. They didn't get all of it back. But now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
To throw, it's Rodgers. He gets it to Thomas. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Rodgers will bring him up to the line, 1st and 10. And he's hit on all 5 of his pass attempts on this drive so far. To throw is Rodgers. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another 1st down.
Rodgers again now. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
They love to try to take advantage of his height, and I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to run it back and try it again, maybe with a little less mustard on the throw.
Now Rodgers. And it's a Packers touchdown. Christian Watson with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Packers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And it's now 21-7. McLaughlin now to kick this one away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure to give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. That incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Flush to his right. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. Well, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it here. And it's incomplete. They can...
Scream a line loud enough that someone will believe. It may seem fairly obvious, but I don't think you'd agree. Please refrain from thinking it's what got us in this team. Yeah, there's a pattern from the past and it lives, it dies with me. Hey!
Ball is teed up. Chase McLaughlin to do the honors. And away we go on Sunday Night Primetime. Starting from the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. The play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. They'll have to come up with 5 extra yards now after that first down flag. Play action, Fields. Buying some time left. Firing it deep, left side. They connect on the deep shot. And he is down inside the 35-yard line. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Off the play fake, it's Fields. Buying some time right. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Oh, boy, that play action nearly backfired right there, Brock. Took a little bit too much time to set it up and some quick thinking at the end there to get that throw away as the hit arrived.
Yeah, that's really well said because, you could feel sometimes as a quarterback on drop back, the timing.
Yeah.
Play action, sometimes it gets a little hairy. That was pretty savvy of him to find an incompletion.
Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Escapes the pocket. Finds a man right side. He's going to be hit there, and they're going to take him out of bounds after a gain of 11. And that's going to set up a Ravens 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
First get of the game here to Chase Brown. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Throwing on second, Fields. An all-around tough play for him. Took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Here comes the pressure, and they take him down. Got him at the 31. And it's Dallas Turner. And that's going to leave this offense facing a 4th and forever 22.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
A 48-yard attempt.
Luke knocks it through. And the opening drive, the game ends in 3 points.
We'll call that one a little tester, Kate. Kind of like a 5 to 8 foot putt. You really hope to make all of them, but over the course of the season you won't. In that case, well, it went right through.
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Brings in the kick at the 9. Good work so far. He's got room. A field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field, and you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
First play, and Rodgers letting it rip. Pass him on the quick hitter. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Ravens 45-yard line.
On second down, Rodgers. Throw left side, complete. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
Tight ends will eat up every one of those opportunities to show and prove they could be chain movers as well. Even as they get more and more recognition in this league, they're still constantly working to prove that they're playmakers too.
Running on first here with Jacobs. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
He was brought down by Javon Hargrave. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 23-yard line.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Only a solitary field goal so far as we're through 1 quarter. Just 3-0 is our score. We'll be right back with more Madden Ultimate Team after this. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Packer football to begin. They have it second down, well inside of field goal range. To throw is Rodgers. That's Thomas. He's got it. And he's going to get there inside the pylon. Touchdown, Packers. Brian Thomas Jr. from 23 out. On his Chase McLaughlin for the point after. Sent right down the middle and good. And they answer a field goal with 7 points, and they've got the lead.
Ravens 3.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Fields looking to throw. Got a man. It's Njoku. And give him about 4. Nothing beyond the catch. And hit got there quickly. Got 4 on the completion, so still 6 ahead of him on second down. Fields throwing here. Rolling out to his left. He gets it away, but almost no power behind it. Incomplete, and now it's 3rd down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
Throw right side, caught by Njoku. They're going to pick up 12 yards on the play block. That's going to set them up with a 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Vacates quickly left side. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Flush down out to his left. Defender meeting him at the catch point and breaking up that catch. Incomplete. That brings up 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. They'll air it out on 3rd. He's got Lane on the slant. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. That play good for 17 and a first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. Looks like he came down on that sideline. Second down coming up.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Ninth play of the drive coming up. They need 8 yards here on third down. Looking to throw Fields. Skips it short of his man. That brings up fourth down.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picks it off. And the Packers get the football on the first turnover of the contest.
Intercepted. Result of the play is a turnover on down.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. Rodgers to throw. Chased out to his right. He's keeping it. He takes it up and across midfield into Ravens territory. The Packers take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Rodgers set to pass. And this is intercepted. And the Ravens take over at the 44-yard line following the turnover.
Rodgers pass intercepted. The Ravens take over 1st and 10.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Fields to throw. And wow, nearly a pick on that check. He couldn't hang on to it, and it fell incomplete. So play number 1 almost ended this drive. Let's see what play number 2 has in store. Throwing on second. Here's Fields. Buys time, rolling right. He's going to keep it this time. The pass is incomplete, but hold on here. We've got a flag on the field. Here's the call. So the offense was right to be walking backwards. The flag does go against them. Second down out the window. They're backed up here for third down. Now Fields. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Isaiah Simmons picks it off.
Intercepted.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
47-yard line.
Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. Short pass brought in. And getting close to 7 before the defense can drive him out.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Rodgers to throw. Second down. Gets it to the 15. And it goes the distance. Touchdown, Green Bay! McLaughlin to tack on the extra point. Accuracy perfect there as it's center cut. And lead up to a much more comfortable 11 points now.
Ravens 3.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. His return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
First and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here. Back to throw. Here's Fields. Good strike downfield to late. Some nice work here as he pushes forward for 20 plus the first. All right, with 6 seconds left, we've got a timeout. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. He puts some air under it, deep down the left. Oh, brother, it's another interception. That is Nick Imanwari. Oh, he loses it on the return. They could get this back. And they recover. So after a very chaotic play and a couple of turnovers, they're set up somehow with a first down. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Packers getting set here. First and 10. Now here's Rodgers. Hits him downfield. This is Thomas. He's at the 30. Gets the 10. And a dime.
you.